last question for the day and for the exercise also. So fifth question, use Euclid's division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. Okay, in the previous question, if you can observe, we saw square, and in this question we are just going to solve cube. Rest everything remains the same. Euclid's division lemma. Over here, if you can observe, here I just want to clarify one thing. In the previous question, here I asked you the question over here. Since it is 3m plus 1, we considered 3 over here. Since it was 4q plus 1, we considered 4. Since it is 6q plus 1, we considered 6. But here in this question, it's a different scenario. Since the question is cube, what is 3 cube? 27. What is 9 cube? 81 into 9. You'll get 729. Right. Here 3 cube is 27 and 9 cube is 729. Here if we consider 9 as b, it becomes a very long process for you to solve. Instead, see if we can write as 27. 27 also is divisible by 9, right? Even 729 also is divisible by 9. So we'll go with the simple number 27 and we'll consider b as 3. You understood what I tried to tell you? Here, since it is cube, 3 cube is 27, 9 cube is 729. Even 27 also is divisible by 9 and 729 also is divisible by 9. For us, since the cube question what we require is cube, the process becomes long when we consider b as 9. If we consider b as 9, it becomes a very long process for us to continue. So instead we'll take b as 3 and we'll solve the same. Let us consider a as a positive integer and b is equal to 3. As soon as you write b is equal to 3, something else also should strike into your mind, that is r lies between 0 and 3. What are the possible values that r can take? R can take 0 is equal to 1, sorry, r is equal to 0, r is equal to 1, r is equal to 2. It cannot take 3 because it should be less than 3. Okay, so case 1, case 2 and case 3 is what we have to solve. Case 1. When r is equal to 0. When r is equal to 0, what is Euclid's division algorithm? A is equal to bq plus r. We'll just substitute the same. That is a is equal to, what is b? B is 3q plus 0. A is equal to 3q. Here in the question they've asked us to cube. So we will cube on both the sides. In the previous question, we squared on both sides. Here, in this question, let's cube on both sides. If you cube this on both sides, you'll get a cube is equal to 3q the whole cube. That is a cube is equal to 27q cube. In the question, what do you even want? You need 9m. So for that, for simplifying reason, we'll take 9 as the common factor. 9 3q cube. See, if you multiply this also, 9 3 is 27, cube is what you'll find. Okay. The whole thing, you have to consider it as m. This whole thing you have to consider it as m. So a cube is equal to 9m. You understood case 1? It is just the same thing. In the previous question we squared it on both sides. Here we are cubicing on both the sides, and then a cube is equal to, since in the question the required part is 9, we are taking 9 as a common factor. Okay. Next we will solve case 2. Case 2, when r is equal to 1. Over here case 3, when r is equal to 2. If we solve these two situations, we'll get this answer. Since here it is use Euclid and show that yesterday only I said you that show that is nothing but prove that. You cannot tell that this thing is not satisfying. It will obviously satisfy. It is just that your solving process is not proper. So case 2, when r is equal to 1, b is equal to 3. First we'll solve case 2. A is equal to b cube plus r, and then a remains as a, b cube plus 1. Then cubic on both sides. So you'll get a cube is equal to 3 cube plus 1 the whole cube. What is the formula of a plus b the whole cube? Write it here. A plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. This is the formula for a plus b the whole cube. In the previous question here a plus b the whole square was what the formula we used. Okay, here in this slide a plus b, a square plus b square plus 2ab was the formula which we used over here. In this a plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b is what we have to, so here using this formula we'll just have to substitute. Here this is a, this is b. We'll just solve the same. A cube plus b cube plus 3 into a into b into a plus b. Okay, this is a cube, b cube, 3ab into a plus b is what you have to substitute. 3 3s are 27 q cube plus 1 plus 9q into 3 cube plus 1. This again you can substitute. 9 3s is 27 q square plus 9q into 1 is 9q. See, this is what we have after simplifying the whole thing. This is what we have got. What is the whole motive for us to find? You have to get 9m plus 1 is what we have to get. Here plus 1 you already have. Why did I even put is equal to? This is plus. Here since we already have plus 1, we'll consider towards the right side and rewrite the same. 27q cube plus 27q square plus 9q plus 1. Okay, here in these three things we can take something as common. What is that we can take as common? 9 you can take it as common. 9 3 times 9 3s is 27 q cube plus 3q square plus q, and plus 1 will remain plus 1 only, and you just write the same over here. See, 9 3s is 27 q cube, 9 3s is 27 q square, 9 into q is 9q, plus 1 remains the same. Here this whole thing now will be considered as m. So it becomes 9m plus 1. What is that even you wanted over here? 9m plus 1 is what you wanted, and here you have got 9m plus 1. This last case, we'll solve that. A is equal to bq plus r. A, b is 3 and r is 2. You have to cube this on both the sides. A cube is equal to 3q plus 2 the whole cube. The same formula you have to substitute. A plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. This is what you have to substitute over here. In this scenario, 3q is a and b is 2. You just have to substitute. A cube is equal to 3q the whole cube plus 2 cube plus 3 into a into 2 into 3q plus 2. 3 cube is 27, q cube plus 8, 2 cube is 8 plus 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 18q into 3q plus 2. 27q cube plus 8. 18 into 3 times. What is 18 into 3 times? 54 plus 54 q cube. 18 2s are 36 cube. Okay, here also in the question, if you go back to question and see, plus 8 you have to keep it the same, you shouldn't touch that part. So we'll keep plus 8 the same and rewrite the same. Plus 54, this become q square. 54q square plus 36q plus 8. Okay, this is how you can rearrange this, and from this thing you can take something as common, that is 9 you can take common. 9 if you take common 3 times, 6 times, see if you take this common, this is what you'll get. If you multiply this thing, you can go back to this equation here. For us to simplify, this whole thing can be considered as m plus 8. A cube is equal to 9m plus 8. See, we solved 3 cases here. In the question, you had 3 possible cases, that is r is equal to 0, r is equal to 1 and r is equal to 2. We took r is equal to 0 and we got a cube is equal to 9m. We took r is equal to 1 and we got 9m plus 1. And case 3, r is equal to 2 and we got 9m plus 8. This is how you will have to solve, and this is also for 5 marks. Okay, I hope all the questions is now cleared for you, and this is how, this was the whole 1.1 exercise, and in the next class we'll see the next coming topic, and that is all for the day. Thanks.